Hello everyone, welcome to the market outlook for the week. Gaurang Shah here from Geojit Financial Services, and this Monday morning we did open up on the positive side, but then in the first half we did give off all the gains and there was red on both Sensex and Nifty. But post the initial part of that downtick, we have seen significant amount of recovery coming through, and I speak to you. Sensex is at about 61,100 and Nifty it is at around 18,150. So from the highs to the intraday low and from the low to the again highs that we are witnessing, it's going to be choppy, it's going to be volatile. But the fact still remains that we are seeing recovery, and this recovery is on fallback of last week's correction from 62,200 on the Sensex, 18,600 on the Nifty. And if you recollect, last week Monday, before the correction started, our view at Geojit was there could be a little bit of profit booking, and that was need of the hour given the excess that was there in the market, a lot of weak hands coming into the market, along with that leverage position. So this shake up stroke cleansing process was necessary, and it was healthy for the market since we have been making all-time highs every second day. Having said that, I think the Q2 earnings seasons had come out to be much better than what the estimates were, whatever we're seeing up till now. And again, to recollect what I've been advising all of you all is before the Q2 earnings started is to look at banking and finance. And in fact, today, once again, the bank Nifty or Nifty Bank has scaled an all-time high as one of the top performing indices. And just to reflect upon the numbers, last weekend rather, we had numbers from ICICI Bank, one of the large cap private sector banks, and it's been a stellar set of number on all parameters. In fact, it has beaten the street estimates, and our understanding as Geojit is that whatever remaining private sector banks and public sector banks numbers for the second quarter are yet to come out, even those are not going to disappoint. So I think the recovery process and path towards positive growth is now in its place, and Bank Nifty, Nifty Bank, financials should continue to outperform as we go forward from here on fallback of earning visibility, and of course the loan book growth rate, net interest income and margins going up, gross and net NPA coming down, provisioning again being written back, whatever has been provided for. The only problem area is the crude oil prices. $86.7074 a barrel Brent and 84.5060 per dollar barrel on the NYMEX. Now this is a little bit of worry, and it has been elevated for quite some time. And along with that, we had seen weak rupee, but over the last couple of days, rupee has strengthened to 74.90 as I speak to you. So I think one remains to be, it remains to be seen at what time does the OPEC decide finally to increase the production on both crude and gas front. Until that time, and until the logistic stroke supply side issues are sorted out, I think these elevated prices are going to remain for some time. Or if we see some incremental, production uptick by OPEC plus nation. Having said that, on the COVID front, well, let's hope that post the festive season, we do not have any large numbers or any negative news on that front, because that may again lead to a little bit of issues with terms of restrictions or relaxations that the government has given at state level and at the central level. But as of now, things look a little bit more positive, and I think if all of us go by COVID appropriate behavior, then this could be from pandemic to an endemic, could be sooner rather than later. So earnings and our understanding will only surprise us on the positive side, barring certain sectors which had to pay a heavy price of this lockdown. But with the unlocking, I guess even those sectors are likely to throw into some amount of positivity. So we continue to remain positive on the market, and I'd advise buy on non-dips. That advice remains, and I would have once again advised you all to concentrate on banking and finance, because that's where I think the outperformance in terms of second quarter earnings and the remaining quarters to come by is going to reflect quite strongly. Take care, stay home, stay safe. Thank you for your patience hearing, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.